What's up guys, ZachTech12 here. After doing a bunch of grinding and trading with the Wandering Trader, I was able to get a new fireworks rocket, which is nice. It's much stronger than the one I got at the start of the game, obviously, but I also got the corrupted beacon, which basically, we saw at the end of last episode, but I never used it. And, you know, it's just a beam. It's a beam. We have wheat, which can actually summon a llama, but I never used it because I don't want it to die to creepers, but it'll most likely not die to creepers as easily because llamas spit to attack, obviously, and thus it would most likely be a ranged attack. We saw the wind horn. I got it at the end of last episode, too. I also got these two things off camera. Other than the light feather, which, you know, basically it kind of works like Rock's feather from the Zelda games. And I'm liking the flaming quiver. It basically gives me flame arrows, 7 flame arrows, and it's also very useful considering the fact that I have the harp crossbow. I've almost enchanted this thing to max. I mostly just hope I can get something stronger than it. So what we're going to be doing today is going to the rich heaven, arc heaven, what? Rack, error. So apparently I can get something new, and I guess this is the place where I would also be able to get the wonderful wheat. And considering that Reddit poll basically also tied with the Redstone Mines, that's where I'm going to be going tomorrow, but over here, apparently I'm going to get something kind of interesting. I could, because of that question mark. But, and the way I was able to get there, it wasn't that area that I went in there. It was actually a pirate ship that I saw on, like, a side path. And I grabbed the little navigation thing that allowed me to go there. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be that area that we actually saw last episode, an area like that. Although it would be kind of cool to have a pirate, you know, a little bit of a pirate thing. It's most likely just going to be an autumn version of the Creepy Crypt. This is already very different than I expected. This isn't even close to what I expected. So yeah, pretty much this entire stage is going to be a beach. I really like this harp crossbow. I've been using it for a while now, and I really, really like it. At least because it's slightly darker, I can actually see the map easier. Which is very good for me, someone who has poor eyesight. That's why I have glasses. I'm having a hard time finding things that are more powerful than this stuff. And the stuff I have. It's quite interesting, in fact, in my opinion. It's highly interesting how little more powerful stuff that we actually get. Oh yeah, and also the explosions are also much cooler with the harp crossbow. Harp crossbow enchanted with multi-shot is actually very powerful and actually kind of useful because of the way the harp crossbow works, it actually just increases the chance that one of the individual arrows that are normally fired get multi-shot. Which is actually very cool. That's the reason I even enchanted it with multi-shot, so I would have a ridiculous amount of arrows going for me. And the flame arrows do exactly what you think they do. They're just flame arrows. I think this type of area is, I guess, the reason why it was a pirate ship where I learned the ability to go to this place. Interesting. Ugh. Find all spells. I still don't know what those exploding things are called. You know, the guy that pulls up the pillars, all that's the stuff that I really hate. I still don't know what that guy is called. Although what I like to call him is a nuisance. Seriously, it makes it very hard for me to maneuver around, and it deals tons of damage, obviously. The explosion. I mean, this fox has been through so much since the start of the game. For me, this fox has been through so much. Having a little friend that doesn't actually die anytime I do anything with it is a big plus in my opinion. We be headed to a cave. I think the only reason I even figured out what the enchanter was even called is because of it being enchanted itself. Which again, I'm not gonna stop comparing to the Infernal Mobs mod. I don't even know why this stage feels so linear for some reason. It's a cave stage. You wouldn't expect it to be linear. That doesn't make much sense. It's legitimately odd how linear the stage is. It's troubling. This is probably the shortest stage in the game we've done. Although I really want to figure out what was that whole other item that was there. I kind of just legit want to find out what it is. I don't even know if this one is more powerful or not. I just... yeah. Since it is a piece of gear, I'm probably going to be trading with the blacksmith just to see what happens if I get it. So yeah, kind of a short video, which is actually kind of nice, I guess. A very short stage for some reason. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.